Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So what we're going to be doing today is painting my garage floor with just normal stuff you can get from Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever. So we're going to turn just this nice concrete into that. So obviously doing stuff at your house, you gotta use common sense and whatnot, but a lot of stuff's hazardous, whatever. Be careful with that. In order to avoid from having to move everything out and doing it all at once, what we did was we pulled everything from the front half of my shop to the back half, and we painted all that. Should have a little bit of clips and footage of whatnot. But then obviously now we got to paint the back half. So the back half, everything's over here now. You can see I got nice concrete groove lines for the stress marks. Obviously the air compressor is gonna stay. I'm not removing that in order to do this, so I'll paint around it. I have all my fabrication stuff, my welding table, all that'll be here. So the first thing you have to do, obviously, is clean everything. So we cleaned everything, and I have my little leaf blower right here, and even after sweeping, I'm just blowing all the dust out. And then you're supposed to clean like any sort of grease spots and whatnot. I've just been cleaning them with brake clean. This concrete's pretty new. I don't think I'll have any issue. And so what we're gonna be using, you can see everything's well used right now. So here's everything I'm using. So after everything's clean and clear of all debris, I'm using this lockdown primer. I think this is about 30 bucks. This is primer. You do this and then you let it sit for like 2 hours, and then you can start your painting. So then the paint that I'm using is this garage floor paint, epoxy sealer. I'll have all this stuff in the description for you guys. But I've used this in my last house in a bunch of different areas, laundry room, storage room, that kind of stuff, and it worked well. So gonna keep using it. So we'll do 1 coat of this sealer primer stuff, and then we're gonna do 5 coats of the gray, and then on the very last coat is when you throw down these chips. I've only used 2 bags of chips so far, and you can see it's a pretty big area. So basically 1 bag will do this entire area. So these are about 15 bucks, I think. And then after that, a lot of people say you can't use clear coat. I used it on my last house and didn't have a problem with it. We did have some weird reactions on this floor. I don't know if it was because maybe we just didn't let it dry long enough. So if you want to use gloss, it's up to you. But I'm going to use it just because it seems like an added layer of protection. If it fails, it fails. But it's up to you if you want to use it or not. So I have this gloss. You can see it says protects painted, stained, and bare concrete surfaces. So that's why I think it's fine. And then also, you know, it's seal Krete, seal Krete, seal Krete. So after this, you should be able to do this pretty easily at your house. See if you like the results. I'm pretty happy with them. Obviously, everything's a mess right now. We'll get a nice after shot when everything's done. But for the price, you cannot beat this stuff. I mean, I'm pretty certain, even with like rollers and paint trays, brushes, all that, this should be well under $500. This is about a 1,300 square foot shop. So you do the math. It's not a lot of money, honestly. So what I'll do now is get started on the primer. This is also really good because you really need 2 people to paint and throw the chips. So usually, like if you throw some and they miss, you don't want to paint over the chips. So use this and blow them back into the painted surface. So with this lockdown primer stuff, I'm just gonna pour it right on the floor. I think it's a waste of a tray. So I'll just pour it directly on the floor and start rolling it out. So I got all done. You can see it like changes the color a little bit. This all stuff's still wet. But this says to wait 2 hours. So that's what we'll do. It's a nice hot day. This stuff should be good to go in 2 hours for the first layer of paint. The primer is dried. You can see it's got like a kind of a sheen to it. So now I'm gonna put a new roller on the roller, whatever. This actually says that you're supposed to wait 4 to 6 hours per coat. Again, that could be why we had that that like hazing, clouding, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so now we're just gonna lay it on. You just paint it on like you're painting a wall.
You did a good job, Dad.
Oh, thanks, honey.
I love it. But
Yeah. It's a little wet. We gotta wait. All right, so first coat is done. As you can see, when this dries, we'll go around and do all the little spots with a brush. Definitely looking low. All right, so since you last saw, it was the first coat. You can see it's dried, but we actually waited the 4 hours and then kept recoating and recoating. So we plan on doing 5 coats. We've already done 4. That's how it looks, you know, compared to the gloss and everything on the other. But now, since this is gonna be the 5th coat, me and my wife are gonna do it. And so she's gonna paint and then I'll just throw the chip. After that, we're gonna let it dry another 4 hours. And then in the morning, we'll start the clear coat. So here is after all the chips are thrown out. Right here, I decided to go really heavy. Simply because I guess that'll be the most high traffic area, bringing in cars and whatnot. So I did bump into the 4th bag of the chips. We also had to go get 2 more gallons of paint. You can get it all from Home Depot, but it's still gonna be under the $500. Well, so that makes it 7 gallons of paint total. And then the clear coat, are we gonna be fine with the clear coat, you think? The clear coat, we have to wait. We're gonna let this dry the 4 hours again, because that's what we've been doing. We've been letting this area dry. We wanna see if there's a visual difference between that and this version. Or this one, we did not, we only did like an hour to 2. So we'll see how this works in the morning, but as of right now, it looks really good. Thanks, wife. She did most of it.
All of it.
She did most of it. Even if most was 99%, she did most of it. I don't like doing this stuff. I don't know if she does. She took the time to do it, so I appreciate it. And Tomorrow I'll be at work, so she'll be doing the clear coat. She's gonna do it in the morning. We're gonna do 2 coats of clear, I think. Maybe more, we'll see.
We're gonna do 2 because we did 3 on here.
Yeah, we did 3 coats on here and it looks weird, but it also could have been because we didn't let it flash the entire 4 hours that it said it wanted to. And we also did muriatic acid in here. This one we didn't. So it's a definite difference between the two. Clear coat says allow 2 hours between dry times before you reapply. So in the morning, that'll be the 4 hours for this to be cured. We'll blow it, get all the loose chips out of the way, and then do a clear coat. Then wait until after lunch or whatever, and she'll do the second clear coat, and we'll see the big difference transformation. But she'll have the camera out here showing you guys. So hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be when everything's totally done. And then after that, we'll put everything back together and then do a nice little roll through the shop. But it's definitely starting to look through like a shop right now. So you can see everything's all done. It's nice and shiny now. We did put clear coat down, 2 coats. Better than over there, but still looks kind of weird. Maybe that clear coat just doesn't work right, even though it says that it's for this stuff. I don't know, but I mean, it looks good enough. Happy with it. Plenty of flakes down that way. Hopefully, since this is the most high traffic area, it shouldn't be so bad. Everything will be down in the description of what we used, how long it took us. If you want to skip the clear coat step, you can. You can kind of see how it works.
I'm a Krete sealer, so I wonder if maybe it shouldn't.
Showing you how to do this at home, pretty cheap. And I think the result's really good, but it'll just take time to figure out if it actually lasts. So thanks for watching. You know, finished painting and putting everything away, and right now we are officially done. So let me hit the lights for you. Look at that. So we got everything figured out. The floor is great. I really thank you guys for tuning in and watching. The next video will be bringing in the first car to work on. So if you like what you see, give me a like, comment, and subscribe. Go back, if you haven't watched all the other videos, go back and check. I have the video of putting in the lights, doing all the electric, doing the truss mod, putting the lift in, all that stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching.